Yes, I'm a postdoctoral researcher in the Kappa group, which is located in the Create building on the MTU campus, and they specialise in photonics research. So my day-to-day work is involved with lasers and photonics research. I also do some assistant lecturing within the physical sciences department in MTU. Yes, well, to me, it means about celebrating women, celebrating the successes of women down through history. Historically, all the great successes on an individual basis and also as a collective societal basis. And it's a great way to celebrate that and also to recognise that we've come so far, come a long way, and also that we have some way to go as well. But we're definitely on that route. So it's a great way for women to come together, to celebrate each other, to celebrate themselves in both the professional and on a personal level. Yes, when I think about who inspired me, certainly professionally, when I think of the great achievements of women in science and specifically women in physics. So I look back at the likes of Marie Curie, of course. She's a huge inspiration when women weren't even allowed to be scientists or let alone go to a university. So she did great for her time. More recently, one of the biggest inspirations to me was the most recent Nobel Prize winner in physics, which is Donna Strickland. She won the Nobel Prize in laser physics. So very relevant to the work I'm doing at the moment. She was the first woman in 55 years to win it. And then the most recent actually was Andrea Getz. She won it last year in physics. So there was only 2 years between those winners, Donna and Andrea. So I think that's a good sign that it's heading in the right direction in the scientific community, especially. On a personal level, the women in my life, especially my mother, she's always been an inspiration to me, very strong woman. And also her sisters, then she has a special bond with, very strong bond with. So I have lots of aunties who are very strong women and have always been supportive of me. And so they're my inspiration on a personal level. Yes, certainly initially it was challenging to go into a mostly male-dominated area, especially for me coming from an all-girls school. From going to that to university where I was the only girl in my class was definitely a difficult transition. But thankfully not after long, you know, everybody there was so inclusive. I didn't feel like an outsider at all. So I just did the work the same as everybody else. And now I don't feel like I'm any different at all. So. Yes, well, my advice would be just to go for it. If you have a passion for it, if you enjoy it, just follow that, and certainly don't let the fact that it is mostly male dominated hold you back. I didn't let that hold me back at all, and I'm so glad now that I followed that path, and now I'm completely happy with my choices. So any young girls thinking of doing that, certainly just go for it. Absolutely.